So by this point I thought there was no way SCR could possibly have any more surprises for me, but here we are again. This is starting to feel like the song about the 12 days of Christmas. So far, Stepford has given to me a game pass that should have been free, a new operator to please the community, and now they've removed me from the content creator scheme. You could say they're on a spree. But you heard right, SCR has officially removed me from their content creator scheme. To be totally fair, now having the full picture, their reasoning does make sense. I've not posted to my channel for ages up until recently, and they want to keep the number of people in the scheme to as few as possible to reduce the risk of things getting leaked. But the bit that confused me initially was that I was only removed from the scheme yesterday, despite not having posted any SCR content for almost 4 years now if we ignore my most recent videos, and there was no communication to tell me that this was going to happen or had happened at first. I initially thought that perhaps this was because they didn't like my video about the new Game Pass. After all, the thumbnail wasn't really doing them any favours. This turned out not to be the case though. I want to give credit where credit is due by saying that once I mentioned that my role had disappeared, I did have one of the supervisors saying that they'd help me out a matter of minutes after I'd pointed it out. And despite it being 2 AM by this point, I did get a DM from one of the engagement managers. It was confirmed that my role was removed as I was not meeting the requirements for the scheme. I was also told that I should have got a DM from SCR assistants telling me that I had been removed. I didn't get this despite having my DMs on, but I'm not going to point any fingers here, as they could have genuinely tried to send me a DM but it may not have arrived because of my privacy settings. The only strange thing about this that remained was that they had 4 years to realise that I wasn't posting SCR content, yet they decided to only remove me now, after I had actually started posting SCR content again. The explanation that I was given after I questioned this was that they wanted to downsize the number of content creators in the scheme to reduce the risk of things getting shared that shouldn't be, which seems fair. I've been unofficially told that they recently had an issue with a content creator leaking something, so this does make sense. Now I just want to make it clear that this is by no means a video to have a go at anyone at SCR. The content creator scheme is to help SCR creators make content and to give them perks for doing so. Not making content about the game means that it's no surprise that they decided to remove me from the scheme, and honestly, I'm quite baffled that I hadn't been removed, 4 years ago. I just decided to make this video as a few of you have asked what's happened. So, the question that remains is, am I going to reapply? And my answer is, honestly, I'm not sure. If you guys have been enjoying my recent SCR content, then it might be worth it, so please do drop a comment telling me your thoughts. Otherwise, that's all I have for this video. At this rate, it's probably not going to be very long before something else happens, but until then, bye for now.